Hi, I'm Cheryl Birch, and this is part one of my two-part video on the Federal Acquisition Regulations, or FAR. Now, the FAR basically provides guidance to contracting officers who are acquiring goods and services for the federal government. The purpose of the FAR is to deliver the best value goods and services for a federal customer. It's codified in the Federal Register, CFR 48, so it has the full force and effect of law. Now, a federal acquisition is for goods and services that are not commercially available, while a procurement process is used for commercially available goods and services. Now, the FAR applies to contracts. It does not apply to grants, which are considered assistance agreements. So if you receive a contract from a federal agency, it's likely to include FAR clauses. Now, in this part one video, we'll include an overview of the FAR and its structure. And in part two, we'll talk about additional things to understand and consider when negotiating a contract with FAR clauses. The FAR is organized into 53 parts, which are broken into subchapters. Subchapter A, which includes parts 1 through 4, includes general and administrative issues, like a definition of the Federal Acquisition Regulations system, other definitions, improper practices, personal conflicts of interest, and more. Subchapter B, parts 5 through 12, covers the acquisition planning process. Subchapter C covers contracting methods and contract types. Methods range from things like the simplified acquisition method, for example, using a procurement card, to more complicated methods like sealed bidding and contracting by negotiation. Contract types is everything from fixed price to cost reimbursement or cost reimbursement plus fixed fee contracts. Subchapter D covers socioeconomic programs, things like the government's preference for using small businesses. Subchapter E covers general contract requirements, which includes patents, data, copyrights, cost accounting standards, and things of that nature. Subchapter F covers special categories of contracting, which involves things like acquisition of information technology, and my favorite topic, the acquisition of research and development. Subchapter G involves contract management, which includes the process for modifying or terminating a contract. And Subchapter H, which includes parts 52 and 53, covers terms and conditions. Part 52 consists of all of the clauses that are available to a contracting officer when preparing a contract. And Part 53 includes all of the forms that are available to support the contracting process. Now, there are some important things for you to understand when using the FAR, and we'll cover that in part two. Thanks for listening.